In this video we will talk about programming language, different types of programming and how it relate to this Arduino course. For better understanding on what a programming language is, we need to understand what is computer. A computer is a general-purpose machine that can perform any task, and this computer are idiotic machine, which means that they can't do anything on their own. So for a computer to do something, we must give instructions to it, and this instructions must contain step-by-step informations to perform a specific tasks. This instructions given to a computer are called program, and the person that is writing this instruction is known as a programmer. The computer that we have today, they all contain a lot of hundreds and thousands of programs in it, and this programs is what manage the hardware resources of the computer, and we call such programs the system program. But there are programs that perform our favorite tasks, and we call them application program, just like our web browser, our text editor, etc. If any of these programs cannot perform the tasks that we need, then we write our own program that can perform the task we need. Now another thing is that the language which this instruction is written with is known as programming language. And the only language which computers understand is the binary language, which is zeros and ones. So whatever instruction that we want to give the computer must be in zeros and ones. Also, the computer are built in such a way that they can understand the patterns of this zeros and ones. Now, the question is, does it mean that whenever I want to give computer an instruction, that I must write it in zeros and ones? The answer is no. We have a tool that does that for us, and that tool will convert those instructions into zeros and ones. That tool is called compiler.
A compiler is a special software program that processes and transforms source code written in high-level programming language into a low-level object code known as binary code, in which it is called machine language, and this is the language the computer understand well. Then another question you may ask is this: does it mean that if I want to build a project that will help my daily task, will I use a physical computer for the project, in order for me to give it my instruction? The answer is no. There is what we call microprocessor or microcontroller, which does what a computer do. In fact, it is called an embedded computer, because this microcontroller is a small chip or IC, that has all the features of a computer. We have two types of programming language, low-level language, high-level language. But I'm not going to go in details about that, since Arduino has made it easier for us to program. Let me make this clear, that Arduino is not a programming language, and I will explain in details when we will be discussing about Arduino in our next video. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel, like and share this video.